Hello, little chillins. This is Mr. Bedley again. We're going to be teaching you Excel 54, lesson 54 from the 4th grade. And today we're going to be talking about finding a half of a group, a fourth of a group, a ninth of a group, a seventh of a group, any of those fractions of a group, anything from 1/2 up to 1/9 of a group of items. And hopefully after watching this lesson, you'll know how to find a fraction even larger than that, or I should say smaller than that, of a group of items. But before we get started, I got a joke for you. What do you get when you cross a cow and a duck? What do you get when you cross a cow and a duck? So let's get started with our lesson here. Right up at the top it says Bill has 6 books. He wants to give 1/3 of them to his brother. How many books will he give to his brother? To find the answer to this question, you will have to divide 6 into 3 equal groups. How many books will be in each group? Well, here are his 6 books, and 1/3 of the books would be 1 out of 3, right, of the groups. So you're dividing 6 into 3 groups, and you get 2 in each group, and so 1/3 would be 2 books. And hopefully you can understand then that 2/3 would be 4 books, and 3/3 would be 6 books, because 3/3 is the whole thing. So 1/3 of 6 is 2. You see, this is a total of 6. 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. 1/3 of that is 2. So basically what I'm doing is I'm dividing 6 by 3 to get 2. Let's take a look at another sample problem, number 1. It says answer each of the problems by drawing pictures. The first one is done for you. 12 children are playing. 1/4 of them are boys. How many boys are playing? So they drew all these kids. There's 12 of them altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And since they want to find 1/4 of them, they put them into 4 groups. You can see that 3 of the groups contain girls, and 1 of the groups contains boys, because it says 1/4 of them are boys. There's the 1/4. That's 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4 groups have boys in them. And there are 3 boys in each group, making the answer be 3 boys. All right, why don't you go ahead and pause the video, see if you can try number 2, draw pictures for that. Turn it back on when you're ready for the solution. So you should have already given it a shot on your own. It might not be too successful yet, but that's okay. You're just trying, you're learning. Jody baked 12 pies. She gave 1/6 of them away. How many pies did she give away? So the first thing you want to do is draw your 12 pies. Let's see, we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And if she gave 1/6 of them away, we have to split this somehow into 6 groups. And hopefully you can see that I can put 2 in each group, and I will have 6 groups. And so there it is. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups. And if she gave 1/6 away, that would be a group like that, which means 2 pies were given away out of the 12 pies, or 1 group out of the 6 groups, which contains the 2 pies. All right, we have been figuring out 1/2 of a group by dividing by 2. We can compute 1/3 of a group by dividing by 3. What would we divide to compute 1/4 of a group? If we find 1/2 of a group by dividing by 2, and we find 1/3 of a group by dividing by 3, how would we find 1/4 of a group? Stop and write the answer to that right down here. All right, the answer is we would divide by 4 on that one. For the following, if you didn't write that, go ahead and do that. For the following problems, draw pictures if you need them to figure the answer. Shelley has 24 horses. Some of them are gray. How many horses does she have? How many gray horses does she have if half of them are gray? Well, remember to figure out half of a number, we divide by 2. So 24 divided by 2 is 12. She's got 24, half of them are gray, then there would be 12. Why don't you pause the video and figure out how many gray horses she would have if 1/4 of these 24 horses were gray. Okay, so you should have already solved this by doing 24, and we're dividing by 4 to find out what a fourth is. 25 divided by 4 is 6. You have to show this. That's how you show your work. Always show me the steps that you're going through to solve problems. That proves that you are understanding what you're doing. And so the answer is 6 horses. They didn't put a label on that first one. I'm going to put a label on this one. All right, pause the video, do 5 and 6, then turn it back on to see the solutions. So 1/6 of them are gray. We're going to do 24 this time to find 1 out of 6 of the parts of the group. We would do 24 divided by 6, which is 4. And the answer is 4 horses. And to find 1/8 of the group, we're going to do 24 divided by 8. Again, you have to show this. You're going to have problems like this to do the next several Excel lessons. Make sure you show how you're getting 1/8 of something. 24 divided by 8 is 3. So the answer is 3 horses. Okay, so when you're given a problem like this where they say 1/4 of a number or 1/2 of a number, are you going to know to divide by that denominator? Are you going to remember to do that? I sure hope you're going to remember to do that. And if you forget, there's a mini lesson on this that'll only take you like 1 minute to watch. That's in, I believe it's in the whole number section on our mini lessons on the website. So you just go to our class website, or you go to timbedley.com, click on the video classroom, and that will take you to where you have different categories. And one of the categories is, fractions. It's not in the whole number section, it's in the fraction section. So click on the fraction lessons, and then the one you want to look for is fraction of a number, parts of a number, or fraction of a number. All right, we got some division facts to do. I want you to pause the video, do these as fast as you possibly can, turn it back on to see the solutions. All right, so you should have already solved all of these, and before I show you the answers and have you check your answers and correct any that are wrong, make sure you do that. I'm going to tell you the answer to our riddle. What do you get when you cross a cow and a duck? You get milk and quackers. Milk and quackers. Get it? Okay, here are the answers. Pause the video before it shuts off on you, and then just go through and check all your work. Make sure you have them all right. Fix any of those that are wrong. Thanks so much for watching.